Hi guys, so welcome back once again on my channel. So in this video we'll be learning how to make this very simple top. It's a flare top. You can see the back is longer than the front. Very simple tutorial. Okay, welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned guys. Okay, lovely people, yeah, welcome back. So you can see here on my table I have this leftover fabric I'll be using. Is about 1.5 inches. It's just a leftover fabric that was left after a previous tutorial. So I want to use it to make this very simple top because it's actually 1.5. That's what I'm trying to measure to find out exact yardage is 1.5 inches. Okay guys, so thank you to all my wonderful subscribers, to my returning subscribers, and to the passers-by. You are highly welcome on my channel. Feel free to go through my channel to watch other videos, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share as you do so. Thank you so much guys for coming by or for stopping by. Okay, now so first of all I'll go ahead and you can see the way I'm trying to fold this fabric. Like I said, it's a leftover material, so I'll try to fold it in a triangular form. You can see I folded the first triangular form, then I folded it again. So first triangular, then you fold that triangular into another triangular, making it 4 folds. As you can see here, you can see I have 4 folds. So this is how you are going to sew it. So after this, now the next thing is for you to locate your shoulder measurement. Your shoulder measurement divided by 2. So that is what you're going to mark first. You're going to locate where that falls. So I have my own is a 16 divided by 2, that is 8 inches. You can see I'm trying to locate where the measurement falls. So finally I've gotten it. I'm going to rule a straight line. So guys, remember this is on a bias on a bias or in a triangular fold. So you have to make sure the lines are straight. If not, you're going to have maybe the center part and down, while the shoulder part will be a little bit higher. I don't know if you get me. So you can use your table edge to make sure everything is, you can see I'm trying to use my table, the edge of my table, to make sure I got a straight line. So after that, now the next thing now is to go ahead and mark out your top length. Okay, so this is the shoulder line, so it will serve as my starting line. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm go ahead to get my top length. So remember the back is longer than the front, so you're going to measure the length of the back first. So where you want the back to stop, you're going to measure it first, because afterwards you go ahead and trim off the front. So the back measurement first. Okay, so you can see I'm trying to mark it. So I'm trying to get the measurement. I'm marking the back measurement first. So sorry, my camera didn't capture that part. Okay, but whatever your measurement is, that is what you are going to mark. You can see the way I'm shifting my tape measurement to mark the measurement I got. So you have to take your body measurement, the back where you want the dropping at the back to stop. So that is what I've marked. So from there now I'll just go ahead and input my shoulder measurement. Go ahead and mark it. So you can see it's 16 divided by 2, which is 8. So this is how I'm marking it. Don't worry about how the lines look a little bit slanted. So here I'm going to mark my armhole measurement, which is my shoulder divided by 8. So that is what I'm marking. So after that, now from that point, I'm going to measure 1 inch for my shoulder slope. So you can see I'm trying to mark my shoulder slope. You know, this is a crepe material. It's a little bit shaky, but I hope it's visible enough for you guys to see what I'm trying to do. So this is my armhole depth. armhole line. So you can see this is what I'm trying to do here. So after that, the next thing is to go ahead and curve it out. So this place will serve as my chest line. So I'll go ahead and curve my armhole curve like so. So this is what I have. You can see. Then I'll get the midpoint. Then I'll come in by half an inch. Then I'll connect. Going to curve it. So from the chest line, I'll go ahead and divide my bust circumference divided by 4 plus my sewing allowance. So after dividing, you're going to input your sewing allowance. You can decide to add maybe 1 inch or half an inch of ease on that bust area. So from there, you're going to mark straight down to your top length. Okay, remember it's a circular top. It's more like a free. It's a free top here. So after that, we are going to work on the neckline. So I'm using 3 inches for the neck depth of front, then 1 inch for the back. Then the width, neck width is 3 inches. So 3 by 3 for the front and 3 by 1 for the back. I hope this is clear. Remember, we're going to be adding a standing collar or a bishop collar to it. So at this point, I'm going to use my French curve or my curve rule to mark the neckline. So the neck width I use is 3 inches, while the neck depth for the front is 3 inches and the neck depth for the back is 1 inch. You can use 1 inch, you can use half an inch for the neck depth for the back. Remember, you're going to insert a standing collar or a bishop collar to it. So that is it. So after that, I'll go ahead and cut it out like so. Then this is the shoulder slope. I'll first of all cut out the back neckline. So I cut out the back neckline first. So after that, I'll go ahead and cut out the armhole. So I'm cutting out the armhole now. You can see the curve after the armhole depth. So I curve it in. Both the front and back, I curved it because it's a sleeveless. If it's not a sleeve, you only curve the front, but I curve both the front and back because it's going to be a sleeveless. So after that, now you're going to open the sides. Okay, you're going to cut the sides open. Then the next thing now is to open. Then I'm cutting down the down part. So sorry guys, my camera didn't capture that part. So but I've cut out the back, the down part. Okay, so now that I've cut out the down part and the sides, the next thing is to open up the, you can see here, I've cut it out. So I'll just go ahead and remove one, the inner one, which will serve as the back. So I'll just go ahead and remove it. So, but first of all, remember this is just a piece of fabric. So you can see I'm trying to open the back. So the inner one is the back. So I've selected the center back for easy. We're going to insert a button there for easy wearing. Okay, so this is the front neckline. So this one is the front neckline, the 3 inches down. So after that, now I'm going to open it up. So this is what I have. So I'm going to fold. So this is the back, the inner one. Going to separate them and I'm going to fold. So as you can see that you can see some parts is not straight. Don't worry, we are going to trim off that part. So that the one which is not complete is the front. You can see it's not complete. So that is the front part. I've used that as the front because remember the front is not as long as the back. So because the reason why I had this like so is because it's a leftover fabric. Okay, so I knew how to maneuver it. So at this point, this is what I have. So I'll just go ahead and mark my actual front top length. So this is what I'm trying to mark. I still had my top length intact. So you can see. So this is the top length for the front. So after marking it like so, Then this is how I'm going to cut it out, as you can see right now. So this is for the back. So I'm going to, you can see, I'll go ahead and slant the back into the top length by the side. I hope you guys understand. You can see the back is longer than the front with a curve. They are not, she's not a straight this thing. You are going to curve the center back, the down part of the center, but you're going to curve it into the side, the actual front measurement by the side. So you can see. So from here, I'm going to curve to this point. So you can see now. So for us to be able to get our high and low, remember the back is low and while the front is high. So okay, then I'll go ahead and cut out like this. So you can see the way I'm curving it out. You can see that our high and low is forming. We have finally cut out the high and low. So you can see how I cut it out. If you want it to be more like a V, you can as well do that. So after that, I'm going to remove the back so that I'll be able to cut out the front. You can see. So now I'm going to trim the front. So this is the front measurement. Okay, so now we are done cutting out the front part and the back. So the next thing now is to cut out our facing. I'm going to be cutting out the facing for the slit, the part where I slit, the center back where I slit for easy wearing. And again, we're going to be inserting our button. So that's the only part I'll be cutting facing. Then the rest will have we're going to be joining a standing collar to it. So you can see how it looks like. Our high and low circular top. You can see the effect is beautiful, guys. At this point, if you have not given this video a thumbs up, please guys, kindly give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, like and share, and please hit notification bell when you subscribe, okay, so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So like I said, I'll go ahead and join the shoulder to shoulder measurements. Okay, but first of all, let's cut out the facing like I said earlier for the slit, the back facing for the slit. So like this, I'll just pick a rough pieces. Then I'm still trying to make use of every bit of the fabric there. Remember, this is just a leftover fabric, 1 yard, 1.5 yards left over. So you can see now. So I'll just go ahead and cut and slit. Then I will remove it, then cut the facing, just a tiny piece for us to face. Me, I like using facing a lot instead of bias. It gives me a very neat finishing, as if you use your lining to turn it up. So this is it. You can see the way I placed it. So I'll just go ahead and pin it. So after that, you can see the next thing now is to go to my sewing machine. I'm going to sew that part. Then after that, then I'll join shoulder to shoulder. So this one, I'm going to use these pieces to cut my guys. So yeah, welcome back. Then after that, you can see now I've joined my shoulder to shoulder measurements. Yeah, you can see I've even gone ahead to sew the facing, the slits. So the next thing is to measure around the neckline so that I'll be able to cut out our standing collar. Okay, so after measuring around whatever you got, you're going to pick a little pieces. So I'm trying to make sure I'm able to get my fabric is able to get the actual measurement I measured. So I'm going to fold it into two like so. Then I'll go ahead and mark 1.5 inches on fold. You can see the way I folded it. So my ruler is 1.5 inches width. So that is why I placed it like this. So I use it to mark my 1.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut. So go ahead and cut it out. So by this particular standing collar, I did not add a fusible or interfacing. You can add a soft one, okay, to make it a little bit firm. So I'm still trying to cross check what I got. So here, plus remember your whatever you measured your neck width, the measurement, you don't forget to add your sewing allowance, okay, at the edges. So like so, I'm going to fold it back. I'm going to sew body like this. You can see the way I will fold it. I'll fold one part, then I'm going to stitch here, leaving 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. Then I also fold one part and I'm going to stitch the other end. So I'll just go straight to my sewing machine and attach it all around. So after that, make sure you make a stripe. We're going to make a stripe for our button. So you're going to be attaching our button. So you can see I've already cut out and sewed my stripe. So this is my collar. I've sewed one part. It's just left for me to cover it up. So before covering it up, I'll just pick my stripe. So you can see the stripe I created, maybe just a little bit stripe for you to create a loops for your button, where your button is going to enter. You can see the way I folded it. So we'll go ahead and stitch. Okay, so I'll just go straight to my sewing machine and I will stitch. So guys, so this is the final look of it. You can see that this top is very super simple. Thank you so much for joining me on this particular tutorial. Bye guys, see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.